People like me tend to actually make crazy innovative projects, but when it comes to actually presenting them and explaining them, it tends to be very, very hard. This is the same experience I felt just a month ago when I was preparing for an AI internship interview. I went on LLMs like ChatGPT and Claude just to prepare for that interview, asking it questions and asking it how I should answer that question. But it always gave me that same generic template. Use the STAR method, emphasize on your work experience, emphasize on your education, emphasize on your projects. But I already know those tips. I read them on Reels, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. But I want to know what it feels like for an AI to actually answer that question almost beautifully, but using my own personal data, almost adding that own personal touch. I decided to solve that whole problem using Ready. So this is a quick demo.
Hey Arman, tell me your experience on machine learning.
Hey, how are you doing, Shweta?
Good.
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
Tell me your experience about machine learning.
Oh yeah, so I've been immersed in machine learning for the past several years. Started with my PhD in AI at MIT, where I basically focused on deep reinforcement learning for robotics. After that, I built autonomous driving perception pipelines at Tesla using PyTorch and TensorFlow. And then I moved on to Google to improve searching ranking algorithms with large-scale recommendation models. Most recently, as the ML engineering lead at Shopify, I've been guiding a team of 15 engineers to basically deploy end-to-end recommendation and fraud detection systems in production, which basically helped with balancing model performance with scalability and latency. Across these roles, the biggest thrill has been turning that raw data into products that people actually use every day.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. So that's Ready in production. Now let's get more technical and actually understand how our front end's built, how our back end's built, end-to-end, APIs, webhooks, etc. This is the front end of Ready. We're going to be doing a technical analysis of both the front end and back end. Now the front end was made through Orchid, which is a vibe coding tool. So most of this was actually vibe coded, not made by me. And there's lots of files. So there's JSON, there's JavaScript, there's TypeScript, etc. But we're actually going to be more specific and go through the main sort of thing that links our front end to the back end. Without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so this is our end-to-end workflow. This is the main thing we're actually going to understand. And this basically sends a post request to our backend via this URL. Now, I run end-to-end locally, which basically means that our URL will be HTTP. Now, that's not supported in majority of websites due to security. Therefore, I use ngrok to rename our domain in HTTPS. So yeah, ideally, if you're running tests, I usually change this to -test. But since we're putting this under production, we're leaving it as is. Now, moving on to the backend, it's quite simple compared to my other workflows like end-to-end, SEOs, Domi AI, Juno, etc. However, with simplicity, in my opinion, comes less errors. Anyways, let's go ahead. And this is basically our webhook tree. This is where we get all our information from the front end to the back end. Now, when we get all the information from the front end to the back end, we basically only need one thing, and that is the audio. Now, the audio is actually calculated in base64, which is very long. Therefore, we basically have to convert this audio from base64 to a binary file. And to do that, I used a code node in which I used JavaScript to do this conversion. Now, once that's done, we can finally allow Whisper, which is OpenAI's speech-to-text transcriptor, actually do their work, do their magic. So yeah, I just put it in input data field name and basically searched the binary files under the hash domain. And then yeah, it did a transcription and gave me what is your experience in machine learning, and which was indeed actually the audio. Now from there, we basically just retrieve data from our resume, which is Google Sheets, and then from there we merge data in which the AI agent could be more basically saying that the context when merging all the data has to be user-friendly for the AI agent. And instead of using a merge node, which complicates things, I just created another JavaScript code node, and that basically returned two different values. One is the name and one is the user context. Now once that's done, I used an AI agent that basically does everything for me through a prompt. Now I made this prompt using Claude because I was very bored. Anyways, that returned an output, and that output is basically then connected to our response to webhook node, and that this basically responds the response body right over here in JSON back to the front end, and that results in the text you see. So yeah, that's the technical analysis of this backend. Yep, so that's ready. Building this project taught me so much, not just about AI and machine learning, but also about the real-world challenges of integrating data and user experience. One of the biggest takeaways for me was how powerful it was when AI tools are personalized and truly understand your unique background. Of course, it's still a work in progress. There are some minor bugs to fix, and I'm planning to add more features like user authentication and mobile support. Additionally, I'm also thinking of adding user personalization, where they can automatically edit the front end in a way that they feel more visually appealing. But what actually excites me much more is about how this project reflects my passion for innovation and continuous learning in the AI space. I'm very excited to keep evolving Ready and explore new ways to help others prepare for interviews effectively. Thank you for watching, and if you want to dive deeper into the technical details, check out the full breakdown link below. It's a 15-minute read article that's posted on Medium. Basically talks more about what we talked about in that small clip about technical analysis. You'll be able to access prompts, code, etc. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.